What's up, everybody? Ron Harris here, MD Online Editor. Chicago Pro for 2023 is a wrap. Just finished up about a minute ago. Justin Shier. Justin Shier won his pro debut. Congratulations. Guy from Oregon. First pro show, knocked it out of the park. It was a very close battle, though. Justin Shier, first place. Second place, Jonathan De La Rosa in his comeback after a little over 3 years away from the stage. Taking time to go set up a gym in Sawgrass Mills, Florida, I believe it is. Third place, Stanimal, Stan DeLango. Fourth place, Blessing Awodibu, the Boogeyman. Fifth place, Patrick Moore. Sixth place, Iron Gowley, which only leaves 4 more places. So that means Stephen Daniels, Matt Kuba, Emmanuel Longoria, and Eric Ramirez rounded out the rest of the lineup. Congratulations, Justin Shier. Not an easy thing, not a common thing to win your first pro show, your pro debut, and punch his ticket to Olympia. Will he go to the Olympia? If I was a gambling man, I would say he's probably not going to. I bet he and Matt Jansen's coach, I bet they decide, this is just me speculating, that he needs to take some time, build up that back. That back is the only real weak point on his physique. It's not horrible, but it's definitely something that hurts him in the back poses. And it was why I was really wondering if he was going to win this, because Jonathan De La Rosa has a better back. Stanimal even has a little better back. Justin just needs a little back bend, but his front shots, very impressed. Great arms, great shoulder to waist ratio. Could use a little more thighs, like a lot of people, but definitely a work in progress. Great pro debut. Let's see what you guys got to say. What do you guys got to say? You happy for him? You angry? You thought whoever took 10th place should have won? What's going on, guys? Talk to me. Okay, let's go to the thing. So, I'm going to go to your comments. Elijah Rice, his back needs a lot of work. I agree. It's not, his back is it's very detracting from the rest of the physique. It's something that when that back is as good as everything, when that back is really good, he's going to be dangerous. Spoiler man, I was hoping Justin would win. We're so happy for him. Daniel Baby Rage, who is Shier? So Justin Shier turned pro by winning the heavyweight division of 2021 NPC Nationals. This is his pro debut. If you don't know who he is, I guess you don't really follow the sport that closely, because he's been the talk. It's been the talk. I mean, everyone's been talking because the big story for about a month was that he left Hostile Nutrition, and everyone was butthurt about that. Or did he leave or get fired? I don't even know. I don't follow the gossip, man. I'm so behind on gossip. Let's see, what do we got? The comments are coming fast and furious. Daniel Noble, happy for him, but his back is too smooth. Well, he needs more back. Raymond Jones, congrats to Justin. I didn't believe he could pull it off. Rich B, awesome. Well-deserved win for Justin. Congratulations to John on the comeback. He looked great. Stan needs to add more muscle, but his condition was on. Yeah, I think Stanimal was in the best condition of anybody on that stage. He does need to be bigger. Someone said 30, 40 pounds. Remember, he started out, he turned pro in men's physique, then went to classic. Now he's open. I think like another 10 to 15 pounds would really help him out. It would really fill him out. He doesn't really hold the size that a lot of these top guys have. But man, the condition was great. Let's see. Nathan Dandridge, he should go to the Olympia regardless. He probably will. Maybe he will. I mean, like I've said before, you never know what's going to happen in bodybuilding, life, accidents, injuries. Who knows? You never know when that might be your only chance to go to the Olympia. So maybe he'll just go. I don't know. Who am I? I'm not the guy to decide these things. That's between Matt and Justin to decide. Nigel Christian Lomax. I could have made a case for either John or Justin winning, but Blessing in fourth is a gift. Yeah, I agree with that. If I were Justin, his condition was worse than everybody he beat, basically. He got fourth on size and shape and structure, because condition on Blessing was just, that's the worst I've ever seen him. The worst I've ever seen him on stage by far. I could have made a case just a Blessing in fourth. If I were Justin, I would not go to the Olympia, as he needs to develop a back. Take from Samson. Yeah, was this a stronger length than Vancouver, says Raymond? Vancouver. Neither one was an awesome lineup. I mean, yeah, neither one was great. Daniel Baby Rage. You're telling me I'm dumb? I'm a lot of things, but I'm not dumb. You can say I'm ugly, I'm short, I'm old. Those are all, you can make a case for all those. I'm not dumb. I'm not a genius, but I'm not dumb. Let's see. Daniel Noble, I thought John De La Rosa was the best there tonight, but it probably looks different in person. I wouldn't have argued had he won. I really wouldn't have. I mean, I would have been very happy for John. I've known John for many years. He was with MD for a long time. Cool guy. Humble, hardworking, soft-spoken, doesn't talk crap, just lets his physique do the talking. And I thought it was a great look for him after 3 years away. Let's see. Congratulations, Justin. Well deserved. Spoiler man, Stan needs more muscle. Yeah. I picked John in the prejudging, but I'm very happy Justin pulled it off. Who is Justin's coach? So Justin's coach is Matt Jansen, who is also the coach of Nick Walker, who is a 2-time Arnold Classic champ and is a 2-time top 5 Mr. Olympia finalist. Yeah. Matt Jansen, developed guy. Yeah, everyone, you guys chimed in and said. Is Jim Nuff Stano lost because of his posing? No, I think he lost just because he doesn't have enough size compared to these guys. He just needs a little more mass. That's all. His condition was bang on. I've noticed like his arms, he really, that's one thing, because, you know, I have shit arms. He doesn't have shit arms, but compared to like Justin and Jonathan, when he puts up the frontal bicep, they look kind of weak next to them, and the lat spread, they kind of go flat, because shot like the front lat spread, you need to have pretty big round arms for them not to look crappy in that pose. Let's see, so Stano lost because of posing. Fasting frugivore, Justin, well done, but should take a year off, not go Mr. O. Shier. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he might go just because it's the Olympia, man. This is you never know if it's your only chance. But if he wants to do, he's not going to do, looking the way he looked right now with that back, there's no way he would make first 2 call-outs at the Olympia. He'd be like 3rd or 4th call-out. I'm just being real. It's the Olympia. So he needs a back before he goes to Olympia. But he might go anyway. We'll see. Daniel Baby Rage. It's Shier. Not Shier. Change the title. What? Did I spell his name wrong? I-E. It's I-E. What are you saying I did it wrong? Shier. Oh, I put a C in there. Okay, well, I'll change the title when it's over. I can't do it while I'm doing the video, guys. Sorry about that. Take out the H. Yes, no H. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you very much. My bad. Dan Beery, Raymond Jones, was it worth it for Stan to do this show with no more point system? Well, I mean, for a while there, it was looking like he might win. So, yeah, I mean, he's got to win. He's got to try to win a show. He wants to go to the Olympia. He's got to keep doing shows, and you know, hopefully try to win. It's if he does Texas and Tampa, those are going to be tough shows. I don't see him winning those. So, you guys couldn't even spell his name right. All right, wow. I can't change it while I'm doing the video, but I promise as soon as we're done, I'll do it. I was in a rush, guys. Obviously, I had to get this up very, very quick. I don't think Justin's anywhere near as upset about it as you are. Trust me. He really wouldn't be. I just talked to him yesterday. Every winner should go to the Olympia. Samson. John looked really good. I was shocked he looked that good after not competing for so long. Nick Walker only won the Arnold once. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. Jason Clark, just so much. You guys love correcting me. You get no points for correcting me, though. I hate to tell you. But yeah, I make a lot of mistakes because I'm talking too fast. I'm reading and I'm talking and scatterbrained. Let's see. Nigel Christian Lomax. Stan's posing is horrific. He needs 20 pounds, but his posing is not good. Wayne McKay, Justin should go to the Olympia. Experience matters. See, we got differing opinions on whether he should or should not go to the Olympia. Oh, Jen fixed it while we were talking. Thank you, Jen. I can't do it, but Jen Gerisi over there in Long Island. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that very much. Because, yeah, while I'm doing these, I can't do it, but she went in and fixed it. So, guys, just for you, respect. Jen has fixed his last name spelling. It is now correct. So, Brett and Justin both dead last at the O. Oof. Brett Wilkin? Is that who you're saying is going to be dead last? Well, they can't both be dead last. So, typically at the Olympia and the bigger shows, if there's more than 15 guys, usually on the score sheets, it just says 16th for everyone else. They don't usually bother doing 16, 17, 18, 19. They usually don't bother placing everybody because at that point, it's like it doesn't even matter. If you didn't make the top 15, does it matter whether you took 16th or 20th? Yeah, I guess you can say, well, I beat this guy and that guy. But a lot of times they're trying to keep these shows moving. They don't even bother scoring after 15 because it takes too long. Really appreciate that, Jen, because I bet there was more people who are going to keep hounding me about that. Saludos, Jesus. Roman Fritz in this lineup, what do you think? Roman would have been, I think Roman would have been second or third, probably. I don't know if Roman would have beat Justin. Maybe he would have. Who knows? Yeah. He wasn't here, though, so I believe he's going to keep doing shows. There's like 4 more pro shows in Europe over the next couple months. Yeah. There's like Spain, Italy. Just to give you an idea how many more pro shows there are, how many chances to go to the Olympia. So there's a pro show in Spain next weekend. I can't recall the name of it. Then there's the Tampa Pro, the Texas Pro in August. Masters Olympia is also a qualifier for the Mr. Olympia. Whoever wins the Masters Olympia can go to the Olympia this year. We got a pro show in Italy on September 10th. Got another European Pro on the 17th of September. Got a France Pro. I wrote the 29th, which is a Friday, which seems very odd. Another pro show in Italy on the 8th, but that doesn't count. So the last chance to qualify for the Olympia is going to be the Legion Sports. That is October 7th. That is your last chance. And the Olympia, of course, is the 3rd and 4th of November. Is that right? Yeah. Wow. It's coming right up. I know they're already in prep for it. A lot of the guys are. Justin name reads right now. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Roman would have won, maybe. Yeah, I mean, Roman's really good. Like I said, without seeing them next to each other, it's hard to say. But, yeah, I mean, Roman's got a better back. I think Justin's got a better shape and structure. Roman's conditioning is friggin' banger. Roman gets shredded, though. He gets shredded. Myself says Blessing is still bulking. I'm sure Blessing is very disappointed, very much crestfallen right now. 4th place doesn't sound so bad out of 10 guys, but it's, I always say, you can place well. It depends on who else is there. And it doesn't necessarily mean you look better or worse. It's just that's who you're up against that day. But Blessing, this is the worst I've ever seen him. If I were him, I would enlist the services of a coach. I don't know who. George, he looked good working with George. He won 2 pro shows with George. He didn't look awful working with Chad the year before, 2021. Both seasons he looked better, even at the Olympia last year, where it wasn't his best look, but it was much better than what we saw today. All right, Roman would have stacked up very well in this lineup. Yeah, I agree. Roman, I would like to see. It's a pain in the ass for these guys from Europe to get all the way over here. It's long flights and international and going through customs, all this crap. But I wish more of these because Europe has some amazing talent. We cover these European shows. And Giles Thomas does a tremendous job keeping up with the talent pool over there, much better than I do. Gets a lot of them on his MD Global Muscle show before they really rise up and become top-tier guys. And, I wish more of these better guys like Roman would do more stateside shows because they're just damn good. Like last year we saw Andrea Presti from Italy. He came over and did a couple shows, and he did very well because he's got a great physique. Raymond Jones, Blessing is still the reigning Indy Pro champion. Yeah, well, there's never going to be another Indy Pro. I don't know if so the Indy Pro's gone. William Bonac's probably always going to be the reigning Boston Pro champion. If that show comes back, I don't know what it will be called. If I was guessing, and this is like my wish, I wish Jay Cutler would get involved in putting a pro show in Boston and call it maybe the Jay Cutler Boston Pro or something. He could throw his name in there. I wouldn't mind. Let's see. Blessing is fasting food reward. Jen is a genius. She's definitely a lot smarter than me, for sure. I don't know if she's Mensa level 140 IQ or whatever, but she's definitely a very, very, very smart woman. All right, Roman talked about his sponsor paying for the competition within Europe, hence why he wants to do every European competition. Yeah. And, I applaud these European guys do more shows. They compete more often, which is great. It gives them a chance to get better and better as weeks go by. Learn things with peaking that they can apply for the next show. The more shows you do, the more experience you get, more stage time. I think it's only a good thing. They get better and better. They get more seasoned. They get better at their job as a pro bodybuilder, I think, rather than just popping up once a year, competing, and then disappearing again. Nah, that's some bullshit. Don't do that. Jen says, oh, thank you, Fasting. Yeah. We do appreciate you guys who are regulars in these. Fasting Frugivore, you're always in there. Raymond Jones, you're in there. Myself, I've seen you many times. Nigel Christian Lomax, all the regulars in the lives. I appreciate you guys so much. Nigel says, I think the European shows have been better than statewide this year, except for the Arnold. Yeah, I would agree. Better lineups, more competitors. Yeah, no, why? Thanks for the quick coverage, by the way. Let me read the results before I get back to that. So again, guys, Justin Shier, first place. Second place, Jonathan De La Rosa. Third place, Stanimal, Standilungu. Fourth place, Blessing Awodibu. Fifth place, Patrick Moore. Sixth place, Aaron Gowley. That's what we got. Kyle, Ron, if Blessing asked you which coach you feel would be right for him, how would you answer? Well, see, that's the thing is you have to have... I've talked to so many coaches and so many athletes about this, and it's not like this coach has a certain style of diet or training, whatever. It's more of someone that you really get along with. You have a connection. You have a personal relationship with, because it's all about communication. The best client-coach situations are where they're very familiar. They know each other. The coach really understands the mentality, not just, how their body responds to carbs or this type of PED or this much cardio. That's important too, but they have to be on a really good wavelength as far as communication, because it's the clients that don't communicate with their coaches and vice versa. Those are not good relationships, and it usually shows on stage, because the client might fail to tell the coach something important, or a lot of things that are important, and the coach might not be asking the right questions, or might be concerned enough. It's a very, very personal relationship. Most of them are like friendships, or deep friendships. If you think about Neil Hill and Flex Lewis, great friends, even though he's retired. Hani and Phil Heath, they were great friends. They hung out and everything. Not that you have to be like buddy with your client, but I think you get the idea. So I don't know. I don't know who the best coach would be. I thought George did a good job with him. But there are several really good coaches. Raymond Jones, the best stateside shows haven't started yet. Yeah, that's true. The Arnold would be the best stateside show other than Olympia. But I guess we had the New York Pro. That's always a good show. Texas Pro is going to be good. Tampa Pro is going to be good. Guarido Nutricionista. Don't forget me. No se olvide. No olvídame. No olvídame. Yeah. That's how you would say that, right? Yes, I agree with that too. Moose World, $1.99. Thank you. I feel really bad for Stan. Thought he'd pull a second. I mean, he was almost looking like he could win. I mean, if it was conditioning, it's never just a conditioning show. It's a total package that they're looking for. But Stan looked really good. That was the best I've ever seen him. But yeah, he needs to be bigger. He does need to be bigger. I mean, if I were him, I would take a really solid off season. He's already put on so much size since he turned pro as a men's physique competitor. I want to say he's put like 40 pounds of muscle on. I don't know how much more muscle he can put on, but even 10, 15 pounds on him would make a huge difference. Victor Gadani, hard work pays off. Congrats to Justin. Yeah, I was actually surprised. I did not know Justin was such a entrepreneur. I thought he just owned the gym. I don't follow him that well. I didn't know. He's got 2 cannabis dispensaries in Oregon. He's got a cannabis farm in Oregon. This guy's on the ball. I mean, because a lot of these bodybuilders have nothing to fall back on after bodybuilding. He's all set. He's got all these businesses. He could walk away from bodybuilding right now and he'd be fine, because he's set himself up with businesses. Nigel Christian Lomax, Raymond, every European show this year has been a slam dunk. The 3 we've had in stateside of the Arnold, it's been lackluster. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know why more of the U.S. bodybuilders aren't competing. I think they're waiting for the later shows. The problem is I think they don't want to prep twice. So they hold off for the later shows so they don't have to be in prep as long. Hopefully they qualify, they win a show in August, maybe, or September. And then the Olympia is very first weekend in November, so it's not that much longer. Whereas the earlier shows, they're probably thinking, if I peak now and it's only May, shit, then I have to peak again for November? Anyway, just my guess. Guarido, she's a Spanish name, but I'm Brazilian. Oh, my bad. Obrigado. That's all I can say. Obrigado. Bom dia. We have a ton of Brazilian people around here, a ton of Cape Verdeans. This town has had like families going back like 3-4 generations in the town I live in. Portuguese. I don't speak any Portuguese, so I barely speak crappy Spanish. I can barely speak English, as you guys have pointed out to me many times. Let's see, Jen. Stan is impressing me a lot this season, yeah. Achurem, congratulations to Justin. Justin needs to apologize for what? That guy's 6. You are very hung up on the fact that you feel Justin needs to apologize to Fuad. And I don't even know what he's supposed to apologize about. That's how out of the loop I am, how little I give a crap about the gossip and who leaves what supplement company and goes to another supplement company. And it's just business, guys. They all, companies let people go. They hire people. Athletes go to other companies all the time. You know, some guys go through, some guys go through 10 to 15 more companies in their careers. Boom, boom, boom. They just go from company to company to company. It's actually very rare that someone sticks with one company their whole career. I'm trying to think of who did that. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. I'm sure there have been, but it's rare. De nada, Ron. Well, you speak Spanish. I don't speak any. Like I said, all I say is obrigado. You know, I rely on Miguel Chain, the best Brazilian journalist, bodybuilding, fitness. Great guy. We've had him on many times, and he helps us out a lot with connecting us with the best Brazilian talent, coaches, stuff like that. We rely on him a lot for his connection to that whole huge Brazilian bodybuilding and fitness scene, which has exploded over the past few years, particularly since, I think it was 2017 when the IFBB split. That's when Brazil really came up because they had so many more opportunities all of a sudden to turn pro, and all these great amateurs that we didn't know about. Now they're pros, and now we see how great they were. Let's see, guys, please hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. You can even share these videos, guys. You can hit share and put them on your Facebook, your Twitter, your whatever. You can share. What happens if I try to share this right now? I better not. Better not mess with it while it's going. Jason Clark, does Oscar still coach? Guy who trained Kai. So that's Oscar Ardone. He could do well, blessing. That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't heard about Oscar coaching. But, you know, I mean, another New York guy that's a very good coach, because I know because I talk to his athletes, and I talk to him all the time, is Fakri Mubarak. I bet Fak could do a great job of blessing. Fak's a great coach. Nigel, again, I think Ronnie did before creating his own label. So Ronnie was with, he was with Metrics originally, yeah. And then he was with BSN, and then he started his own company. So I think Ronnie was only with 2 companies. Guarido says, Miguel is the only form here I could stand listening, yeah. Yeah, Miguel knows his stuff, man. He really does. Calorie, Justin had every shot except in the back. Yeah, his back shots, I was going, ugh. I hate to say cringy, but I was like cringy because he looks so great from the side. That side chest of his looks awesome. His front double bicep, his front lat spread, hits the vacuum, his abdominal thigh, his most muscular, great shots. Then he hits the rear double and the rear lat, and I'm like, underwhelming. So when he gets that back up, when Justin gets that back really built up, he's going to be so much better, so much better. As Jen likes to remind you, please, guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Helps us. We appreciate. Yeah, please do that, guys. Please, please, please. That guy 6. Okay, so it wasn't because Justin left hostile. It's the fact he had bad mouth Fouad behind his back. That was why Fouad didn't shake Justin's hand. Toronto Pro. Sticky situation. Yeah, I mean, I really avoid all that stuff because it's like, he said, she said. Nigel. Okay, so Nigel says last guy Oscar coach was Akim. Akim's been through a few coaches. Akim Williams, right? Akim, what the hell's his name? It's Williams, right? I know it's Akim. See how I draw blanks, guys, when I'm trying to like think of too many things at once? Guarido says it's weird though since Justin from the front. Oh, he retracted it. Well, I think you were just saying it's weird from the front, but it's actually a very common thing that guys look awesome from the front. Awesome in terms of development, in terms of condition. But a lot of times when guys turn around, the back is a weak point, and more often than that, even if the back development is fine, a lot of times guys will be like really hard and lean from the front. Condition is great. They turn around and the lower back's mushy. The hams are soft. The glutes are soft. It's like a totally different person from the back. It's like someone who looks ready for a show from the front and they look 6 weeks out from the back. I see that all the time. Because it's harder for most guys. That's where the fat, we all hold fat as men around our middle, the spare tire. So the lower back, glutes, last place for the fat to come off. So you can be shredded from the front and still have pretty fat glutes and hams. I see it all the time. It happened to me back in the day many times. Lats compared to full back. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, congratulations to him though. What a great showing for him. Amazing. Trying to think of guys that won their pro debut. It's not a ton of guys. I remember, let's see, Flex Wheeler back in the day. Let me try to think like more recent era guys. Andrew Jack last year won his pro debut. Big Ramy, 10 years ago, New York Pro. That was his first pro show. He won that. Can't think of too many guys that are still on the scene who won their pro debut. I know this is like another, it's just bugging me. Let's look at the last year's Olympia top 15. If any of these guys had won their first pro show. Derek Lunsford won his first pro show as a 212, a week after winning the USA. Nick Walker did not win his first pro show. Brandon, nope. Ramy did, yes. Samson, nope. Hunter won his first pro show, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, Hunter hasn't been beaten anywhere except the Olympia so far. Yeah, Hunter won his first pro show. And Jack did. Bonek, no. Raphael, no. Ian. Crezo won his first pro show. It was, not the strongest show, but he won it. The win's a win. Yeah, so what I miss. Let's see. Sergio Oliva Jr. won the New York Pro in 2017, first pro show. Hunter. Nick Walker didn't win his first pro show. He turned pro in 2021 at the North American. Or was it 2020? He did, I think it was Chicago Pro, and he got fourth. His first pro show. A lot of people don't realize that. Then he came back to the Arnold a few months later, and he won that. But Nick Walker did not win his first pro show. That guy, where did Justin Badmouth Fouad? Yeah, he might not have. I mean, I don't follow the gossip, so I don't know. I really don't care. I honestly don't care. This stuff, the interpersonal, he said, she said stuff, because what's it matter? This is sport. I know, it's professional sports. People care about like every little detail in their lives, but come on, guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. So that's it. Congratulations, Justin Shier. Great job. Knocked out of the park his first try. Had some good competition. Jonathan De La Rosa in his comeback looked fantastic. I really hope John keeps going. He's in Florida. Of course, he should do the Tampa. He's right there. Should do the Texas too. Maybe, depending on what happens to those two shows, maybe even another one. He's in great shape. Thanks, Ron Jen. Thanks, John. Thank you guys for watching so much. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Congratulations to Justin. 2023 Chicago Pro is a wrap. And we'll be back next weekend covering a show in, where is it, Spain? I don't know, man. July. Yeah, there's a Spain Pro show. So we'll see you. That's going to be a Sunday show like all the European shows. Oddly enough, they do it on Sundays instead of Saturday like we do. So, is it the Big Man weekend? Thank you, Jen. Yeah, we already had the Evolution. Big Man Evolution? Is this the Big Man weekend? They all have kind of, they're the sponsors of the shows. That's what the shows are named. So yeah, it's the Big Man. There's a heart in the way. That's where I can't see what it says. Oh, that's for me to leave an emoji. Yeah. So the Big Man weekend, next weekend in Spain. We'll be covering that on Sunday. We'll be doing that. Maybe Giles will join me for that. Probably not. Sunday says Global Muscle Day. That's when he does all his interviews for Global. So that's it, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Congratulations to Justin Shier, 2023 Chicago Pro Champion. Ron Harris, Muscular Development. I'm out. Thanks.